Hello everybody and welcome back to another Schlib on Switch unboxing video. Today we have Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 for the PS5 from NAS America. Now I already have Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 for the Switch, but I decided to get this PS5 collector edition. This is my first PS5 pre-order, but it's Kaseki, so I don't really count it in my main PS5 library because I've been buying PlayStation Kaseki games way before I even had a PlayStation. So one of the main reasons I even decided to pick this up is I already have Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2, the PS4 Exceed editions, for the PS4, and I'm like, you know what, let me just complete the set on the PS5. I also have the previously released NIS collector editions for Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. These are the Switch versions, which are the same as the PS4 versions. Just, different size game and steelbook. But now we have the PS5 collector edition for Trails of Cold Steel 4. Well, Trails of Cold Steel 3 and Trails of Cold Steel 4. So let's open this up. And inside we have the game itself with our deluxe edition for Cold Steel 3 and Cold Steel 4. Legends are forged in the flames of war. Join Reen Schwarzer, newly appointed instructor at Thor's Military Academy branch campus, as he and his students face a world on the brink of war. Experience Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 in one awesome collection. This deluxe edition includes a digital soundtrack and mini art book. So here it says deluxe edition, which that's just basically the retail edition. NAS likes doing that with all their games, calling it like a deluxe edition for the retail, and because they have a manual or art book in it. So here we're going to open it up. I'm going to open it up off camera because they also like to have their soundtrack codes just super visible. But here is the track list for all those tracks. And we have the mini art book, which is a lot bigger than the mini art books that usually come with the Switch versions, which shows our characters and some artwork. So we know we have Reen, Yuna, Kurt, Altina, some illustrations, and then the Cold Steel 4 versions of Reen, Yuna, Altina, and Kurt. With their school uniforms versus their out-of-school uniforms, and then some illustrations, which is nice. Now this unboxing is going to be spoiler heavy. That's just the way it's going to be. Due to some of the items in here, so just be careful. I'm going to do some spoilers, but yeah, so we have the disc for Cold Steel 3 and the disc for Cold Steel 4. It's nice to have two different discs. And there's another cover option here where we have our three main protagonists from the series. We have Estelle Bright, the protagonist of Trails in the Sky, Lloyd Bannings from the Zero Azure trilogy, and Reen from the Cold Steel series. Now, the Cold Steel 4 Collector Edition had a beautiful cloth poster of this, but this one doesn't. So those are the games. I'm going to link the unboxings for that I did of Cold Steel 4 and 3 on the Switch. I'll do that soon. So I'm going to link those in the description of the video. But I have them with me because I want to show off, because here we have this awesome art book, Chronicles of the Twilight, Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. So here's an art book. If we look, the pages look different. And we have our Erebonian Empire. So this is basically a combination of the art books from both games. So you have parts for each game. You have our Cold Steel 3 and our Cold Steel 4 section. This is in one beautifully bound book. It shows all our different characters. And then we have illustrations, and then Cold Steel 4 versions of the characters. If we look into the collector editions for the other games, so here's our art book from Cold Steel 4. Let's open up Cold Steel 3. And we have our art book from Cold Steel 3. So if you see, the pages look similar. And, with the You know, the binding obviously makes the other ones thicker, but this is nice and thick. But I do love the material on the bindings of the Cold Steel 3 and 4 versions that this one doesn't have, which is a little bit of a shame. So that's our art book. Next, this also includes 2 packs of cards. So this is a postcard set of different cities we visit in Cold Steel 3, and here we have a art print set from Cold Steel 4. Now, I'm going to look at these first. Now, I'm just remembering back to when I did my Cold Steel 3 unboxing video. I haven't played any Trails games at that point. It's been, a while before till I even started the series, and I killed, butchered, and destroyed some of the names when I was doing these. So we have Crossbell, the City of Trade, and this is going to be my take 2 to redeem myself. Experience the history of Heimdall. Now that's the one I messed up extremely badly. I'm going to link that video, just ignore me. This name is hard to pronounce, even I haven't played the games at that point, but yeah, the capital of Erebonia. Greetings from Leaves, where our school, Sword Military Branch campus is located. Come sail with us, Ortiz. Add a little color to your life, Parm. Raquel, where everything is bright. And again, Crossbell. And then we have, these postcard styles on the back. But why would anyone ever mail these? Next up, we have the art prints from Cold Steel 4. Now, when I did the Cold Steel 4 unboxing, I was actually in the middle of playing Trails of Cold Steel 2 at that point, and the packet that came with had a spoiler warning over it. So when I did my unboxing for that game, I actually closed my eyes and showed these off, and then, months later when I actually played Cold Steel 4, because after I finished Cold Steel 2, I went back to play Sky, Trilogy, Zero Azure, then 3 and 4, so it was a couple months later. After I finished that game, I took this pack, opened it up, and was blown away by this beauty. Now, this is where we're getting into heavy spoiler territory. If you play the games, you know the Divine Knights and the significance of each of their, human partners. And this shows them all off. And these are stunning art prints. So we got Reen, we got Arianrod, we got Rufus, we got Crow, we got Chancellor Osborne, Rudgar, and Cedric. These are some stunning art prints. I love the glossiness and the shininess of these. And yeah. So these are, 2 packs came in each of the collector editions. These aren't new items. The art book technically isn't a new item either. But the main new item that comes in this collector edition is this map. But before we open up the map, the Cold Steel 4 collector edition also came with a steelbook and a soundtrack, along with the art prints and a beautiful poster. The Cold Steel 3 collector edition came with a soundtrack, a steelbook. Here's my art prints from this box, and a plush of Mishi, which is a awesome mascot from the game. And this one, comes with less items, no steelbook, but we have a map of Erebonia. This map of Erebonia is actually one of the main reasons I even picked up this collector edition. I was watching someone else's unboxing, and it wasn't the same clothy material that the other NIS Trails posters have been, which disappointed me a little bit. But now that I'm actually opening it, I do like the material. For a map, it has a different texture than just a cloth poster. It still has the quality that you're going to feel. It's not going to rip easily like paper. So I was kind of disappointed from the other unboxing video that I watched, but this definitely feels better than I was expecting it to be. So we have our Erebonian Empire map. I do want to hang this up somewhere. I'm going to have to figure out where. But yeah. Now, before I end this video, I just want to show y'all something. I'm going to do a little running around my apartment. Because I just want to show you. I have on my wall here the art prints from the game. I had to frame them and hang them up. I was obsessed. I love them, and they're beautiful. And then, if we come here, this is the poster that Cold Steel 4 came in the Cold Steel 4 Collector Edition. Ignore the bed frame things there. My apartment's a disaster right now. But this is a beautiful and huge cloth poster. And I loved having that on my wall. So yeah, that's just some of the stuff from the Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 Collector Editions. So yeah, so we got our 3 and 4 Collector Edition. We got our 4 Collector Edition. Came with a nice slip cover. And our 3 Collector Edition. And our 1 and 2 Collector Editions. And I also have the Vita Collector Edition for the first 2 games, which is the same as the PS3. It's nice, fun having all these Collector Editions. But yeah, so Trails of Cold Steel 3, 4, 1, 2. Which ones have you played? Which other Trails games have you played? Are you picking up this PS5 edition? I do want to replay the Trails of Cold Steel series at some point. I'm not sure if we're going to do it on the PlayStation or the Steam Deck. I do own all the games on PlayStation. I don't have them for the Steam Deck yet. I will get them eventually. I also want to replay this guy. I played Zero Asher twice. And can't wait for Trails Through Daybreak later this year. Already played, the fan patch on Steam Deck, and that, reignited my love for the series, even though it never left. That game is just fucking incredible. Excuse my language. And I can't wait for... I'm going to play Kuro 2 soon, and then we got Kai no Kiseki whenever we get that in English later this year. It's going to be great. It's a great time to be a Trails fan. With all these releases, most of the games available in English, whatever's not coming soon. It's a great time to get into the series, and I hope you do if you haven't. Anyways, this has been Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 for the PS5. That got completely sidetracked and off the rails, because that's how we do when we talk about Trails. Anyways, hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell for notifications on future videos, and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.